Good evening, guys. Hello, everyone. Ooh. Better. I always put a sticky over the camera. And I do that because you see it on the news. Average people targeted and watched all the time. So I just make sure I cover it. Hello. Hello, guys. It could be any brand. Disinfected wipes. Got to be done. And here's a tip for you. When you take one of these babies out, they're this big. Cut it in half or in quarters and put them in a Ziploc bag and keep them in your car. Because throughout the course of the day, I'm doing it more so than I did before. I would wipe down, if I worked a few hours during the day and then went back out at night for a few hours, I did that at least 3 times a day. And that's quickie, wipe down my phone, my handle, everything I touch in my car constantly, doing deliveries. You get, twice as much for your money, and sometimes you just need a little square. That's not from a Seinfeld episode. Can you just spare a square? And it's so true, because you just have to do it more so now than before. I'm going to give a couple of videos a shout out, and it's not from the gig industry, but it speaks about the COVID-19 virus. And I happen to agree with him, and I thought this before I listened to these videos. We all should be doing these things even before. Want to know why this human coronavirus came about? It's because people weren't taking proper steps to keep clean. And I think it just got so bad, it's my opinion, my take on it, that it turned into more than it was before. And you should do these things anyway. Hello, guys. Oh, I forgot the sign. You reminded me. I do want to talk about something. A couple of things. And interesting things. Thank you for the thumbs up. Any thumbs ups? Any thumb ups? Oh, I appreciate it. I take that out. I forgot to take a couple of signs out. Okay. I will. That's number one, guys. That's a good trick. Cut them in 4s. Put them in a Ziploc bag. If you're a girl, put some in your bag and your car. So you always have them on hand. And I went into Walgreens today. And not for this. I have a couple of these. Thank God. I'm stocked up on one person. My kid is being sent home from college. I heard that. I mean, it's really, they're closing down the basketball games. They're closing down colleges and classes. They're telling big, huge corporations to send like half the staff in, let the other half work at home, and then rotate it so there's less people in confined areas at the same time. This is all stuff they should have been done anyway. In the city, I saw on the news this afternoon that instead of wiping down the machines once a day, they're doing it twice a day. Like the subway machines, all the touch points, because they're just touching everything. It's constant. Well, you know what? That should be done anyway. Twice a day, don't you think? I mean, hundreds of thousands of people go through these hubs 24/7. Mary 50p, hello. I do that constantly too. Yeah, I clean everything even before exactly. I mean, not overkill, but I would at least a few times if I worked a long day and I was in and out of my car, and I cut them in half. But now the last time I made a batch, I cut them in 4s because now I'm doing it more because of course I don't want to get sick, but hey, it's a smart idea. These things are large. The good name brand ones, they're very thick and they're large. You only need a little something. All CUNY and SUNY colleges are now being taught online. No more face-to-face sessions until September. Wow, until September? Holy cow. I didn't know that. I knew they made some changes, some drastic changes. Guys, and if worse comes to worse, my point was I went into Walgreens and they were out of anything antibacterial wipes. You can always make your own if need be in a bottle. A touch of, no, it doesn't have to be Dawn, but antibacterial. Bring an extra bottle of water in your car. I put an extra roll of paper towels in my car. You know, if you really have to, you can make your own. Then you have alcohol. There are other options. But the point is, don't get so dirty that it creates this virus. You know, that just comes from people not being taught properly how to stay on the clean side. You know, thank you for telling me that. There's so many things going on to prevent, like I heard something about the basketball. My last delivery, they said they're shutting down like a whole season. Like, what? They don't want people in the watching the live games. That takes away from the people playing the game, because that's a whole part of the excitement, the adrenaline. Am I saying that right? Adrenaline. Oh, I'm having a hard time saying it, but you know what I mean. And, you know, I don't know. We had to do it anyway. Pretty much every college and university in New York are canceled. Wow. Sobhane Codes. I've seen that name before. Yep, they told my kid not to come back until September in the fall. The rest of spring semester will be online. Holy cow. Well, if that's what needs to be done, if that's what they got to do some deep cleaning. They got to flip everything over. That's what needs to be done. So I'm just doing everything that I did anyway, but I'm just doing it a little more often. And I'm not around a lot of people. And today, I swear to God, I delivered food and people were opening their door, putting their hand out, not the whole face. They didn't want their face. I was like, here you go. Thank you very much. Crazy. I do want to share something with you. I took some notes. I just want to share this with you. I picked up an order at Caesars, and it was a Postmates offer, or a Postmates delivery. And the Caesars worker really helped. I'm not sure if he was doing Grubhub or Uber or DoorDash. I couldn't tell. But he was in the store before me. And he didn't really speak any English. He seemed a little frazzled. And he was just going like this with his phone to her. Which, you should be able to communicate with the people in the restaurants, don't you think? And she was so nice. She went above and beyond the call of duty. And she made sure he understood, I'm giving you 2 orders. He kept saying 2. She was like, yes, there's 2 orders here. No bag. It was a medium box. And then another small box with a soda and a sauce on top. Like a personal pizza. She really did help him. She put the big letter on the bag so he understood. You know, was sloppy looking, dirty looking, and he was. Car was nasty. And after she helped him, he grabbed the one box, and he had the phone on top, and he just grabbed the other bag, and instead of the pizza, the box being like this with the cup of sauce, he grabbed it from this and walked out like this. That's why there should be more deep background checks. Because if a person like that ever delivered my food, I wouldn't use the service again. And she went out of her way to make sure that she did the best she could to make sure that he understood her. I don't think he really. Gmail notification. Lucky Troll. Lucky Troll. 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 Subscribed. Hello. Drive to survive. People that order food deliveries, I wonder how they feel about the risk of several people handling their food before it finally gets to them. Well, if it's wrapped up properly, what's the big deal? You know, you're just touching a handle. They can have a glove on. But I had two people go like this, and I couldn't see their face. They just said, thank you, thank you. You know? And the people working in the restaurants, they shouldn't be there if they do have the flu or the COVID virus, COVID-19. Yep, NBA season is suspended until further notice. I just heard that, my last delivery. Also, Tom Hanks and wife Rita Wilson. Really? And NBA player Rudy Gobert. You got to be very careful. They're around people constantly. Constantly. High-profile people, usually. They're surrounded. You know, they're not little people like us. I want to go out and deliver. I make sure everything's clean. I touch something. I go into a store. I have my constant wipes. Wow. Wow. Still being handed by us. If they're that scared, they should not order. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But I mean, they could take it with a glove on, you know, open it up with a scissor and just put it in the garbage. I mean, there is a way of not retouching the bag. It's very easy. But I hear you. You know, I totally understand what you're saying, Bobby. Even knowing, yeah. So, wow. High-profile people getting it too. We have to get it under control. Now, I talked about that, and this woman was so nice. You just grab the bag like that, pizza box, sideways, not this way, this way. Postmates order. I did 2 today. I saw on BZ's post, he said it was hell slowish or something like that. I really didn't listen to many videos today. But I did listen to one thing, but not drivers. I squeezed in 2 Postmates today. They filled in the gap. It was quiet. I also didn't go out until about 12-ish. And then I came home for a while, and I went back out about 7:15-ish. I didn't push it, but it was on the quieter side. That's why I came home. Because I squeezed in those 2 Postmates orders, I was so grateful. And one Postmates order gave me a $4 cash tip. And because it was a Chinese food place and I was familiar with the area, I knew it would take me 10 minutes to get there during the day, a little bit of traffic. I called in the order because it was just 2 lunch specials. And when I walked into the place, they were wrapping it up. It was easy. I had to place and pay. But instead of waiting, it wasn't like a restaurant, like is mainly sit-down people and they get a dozen take orders out a day. You know, I used to work at places like that. They get a handful of takeout orders a day. A Chinese food place, that's what they do, mainly, is takeout. They do have a few tables, but it's mainly takeout. And I was like, oh, let me call. Nice and smooth. Saved myself at least 10 minutes. And the drop-off was right down the street. And I don't know if he gave me a tip. But the second one did. The second Postmates gave me $4. And yesterday, I earned $7 in cash tip. And I don't always earn cash tip, guys. So to receive any cash tip at all. So it worked. It was seamless. With a Chinese food place. A place that's, used to doing massive takeout. I called. I placed the order. It was all good to go. I got there, I paid with the debit card, no problem. I was really happy. I remember many people have said that over the years, so I took action. It wasn't like a fast food place where you can't call and place the order. It was a Chinese place. I said, well, let me see if I can do it. Saved myself at least 10 minutes. I was really happy I did it. Let's see if I got a tip from that first one. No. It was only $5.18. It was still worth it. You never know. I might have a tip tomorrow. Usually with Postmates, it's like a delayed, like Uber Eats in my market. They say give us up to an hour to add the tip to the, add the tip to your trip. And Uber Eats is all glitched out. I'm gonna record a quick screenshot of what I did today and upload it because the Uber Eats app is all over the place. Strangest thing. It'd be easier to show you. Any thumbs up is appreciated. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. I got to say that once in a while. And it matters. One of the videos I uploaded, I just looked. I caught up and I took a quick look. It got 43 likes out of like 250, I'll just say 250 views. I'm really happy about that. I can't believe that. I was like, wow, they must have thought the topic was hot. Oh, I'm going to talk about that topic real soon. Another time, another video. So that's a great number, 1111 in the Postmates, and add $4 cash tip. So I wanted to share that. Chinese food places, they always do takeout. You can call. They do over the phone orders all the time. I was really happy I did it. I hope more Chinese places do that. I pulled over, I called, I placed the order, I opened up the phone, and went and picked it up and paid for it like it was for me. It was great. That's the way it should be. Saved me a lot of time. Oh, and I spoke about the Grubhub region in my area, how it just expanded overnight about 6 months ago. Drive to survive. All it takes is one person to complain to the news that they got sick from an Uber delivery or other company, and we would all be, well, it's already been done. I think I posted that on one of the videos. I did. I uploaded a video. If you look in my videos in the past few days, it was an Uber, I think a rideshare driver, and he's quarantined, and Paid to Drive spoke about that topic from people sending him stories too. So there are drivers out there that have it, but anybody can have it. So I like to look clean. I hope it doesn't affect us. And I would think we would get more busy. Like Wednesday's a little bit on the slow side, but I had a handful of deliveries in the middle of the afternoon, very short pickups and drop-offs. It was worth it. It kept me busy. And then I came home for a while. Right now, this is what I'm doing. It's all about getting ahead and following the stock market. Big time. It keeps tanking. This is the time to get in, folks. If you want to learn, visit MyIncomeJob.com and browse on the sidebar. And you'll see Robinhood Financial Investing. And then you'll see Webull Financial Investing. Join for my referral link. You open up a new account. They're giving away free stocks right now. And if you promote your affiliate link, you can receive free stocks too. Every little bit counts. It matters. It's tanking. So this is an opportunity. I wish I had more money. I would do a lot more. But if I could just do a little bit every day and still pay my bills and do my thing, it's a smart move for long-term investment. And even this one, it's going to be a short-term investment. I should have cashed out when it was $1.79. It'll hit up again. I have a lot of shares in that, and I'm going to give myself a little bonus. But all the rest, it's about receiving dividends for long-term investments. So I just thought I'd share that with you. This is a rare opportunity. Ford was selling, when I last looked, at $5.96 a share. That's low. And that's a dividend stock. That's a good one to get into. I'm just sharing my experience and what I do. I share with you what I do. You don't have to do it. It's a choice if you do it. Okay, guys? And I'm choosing to do it. We finally got Postmates in my area. No Uber or Grubhub. We'll enroll Postmates Friday. Oh, Kate's Granny, use my referral link. Use my code. If you haven't joined already, it'll be in the description below, Postmates. This is my code. I figured out how to get my URL. I got to add it in there. But this is my code, and you'll see it in the description underneath the video. If you haven't already, good for you. It's another opportunity. And Kate's Granny, I only do Postmates when there's a bonus. And they've been giving $2 bonuses between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. and between 5:30 and 9:30 p.m. in my market. I won't do Postmates without a bonus. I know Uber Eats has been playing around with their base pay and stuff, but I make very good tips with Uber Eats. I do. Uber Eats works in my market. So do that. Have already saved your code. Thank you so much. I don't know if I'll get anything because you're in another state, but it can't hurt to try. Right now, they're sending me offers. If they get Long Island drivers and they join for my referral link or use my code, after 35 deliveries, I'll get a bonus. But maybe they'll give me something. I don't know. But I'll let you know if you do. That'd be cool. I would think I would see that on my account that you joined. Good for you. Drive to survive. We'll look into Ford. Somebody told me, I think I'm Caitlin Kay. She claims that she's a psychologist who lives in New Jersey. And her husband always takes the ferry back and forth to the stock market area. That's what she claims. I mean, it could be it could be a joke or just, a made up character. However, she did guide me in a few right areas. And I'm like, God, I can't believe Ford went down to $5.96 a share. Wow, that's low. That's low. So I can slowly build it up. It's an opportunity because that's in there for the long haul. That's going to earn me dividends. To me, I know I'm not a high roller, but a lot of little streams of income adds up to a big stream. And with my online stuff and Google AdSense and YouTube Partner and other things that I do, the Get Upside app, lots of little streams of income do add up to a lot. So I discussed that. Halliburton is way down right now. Halliburton. Oh, I saw that name. Somebody else said that. But what is Halliburton? Did I win that share? Didn't I win that? I think I did. Today I did a video and I won a share. Field Service. Halliburton. I'll check it out. Field Service. Isn't that an oil company? I'm not sure. I'll check it out. So I'm hoping, I should have cashed out and gave myself a little extra. It would have been a great profit in this company, Sensonotics. But I'll wait. It'll go up again. It's not like it'll never go up again. And once it hits that or a little higher, I'm going to sell most of them and just leave a handful for my future and leave it. Because I do need the money now. I'm happy it's stuck right now because I decided to keep my car. And 6 months from now, I'm going to get a more updated car. But I want to pay. If I could pay it off in full, I'm going to get an economy car, pay it off in full if I can. We'll see what happens. You never know. You just never know. If you keep trying. Yes, I heard that. A lot of the gig app companies are coming into play. The rideshare companies, Lyft, Uber, they're giving sick pay. Those people really keep their business in business, their company in business. Yes, every time you turn on the news, they're telling you something else has changed. The norm has changed in everyday living because of the virus. But now, people on the cans, disinfectant cans like Lysol and stuff, it says human coronavirus on the can. It's been there for years. So I don't think this is new. I think this virus just got out of hand. And it all starts with basic cleaning that a lot of people don't do. I did over here on BZ just giving some tips in his video because a lot of people don't take action. You know, who knows what people do in the bathroom or with their body parts. You just don't know. You know, can I buy hand sanitizer? The shelves were empty. I went to the store to get paper towels and toilet paper. That's what I went for. And I was, getting things done throughout my day. And I went to buy this. I needed dish soap. And I just needed one. I'm down to like here. So I was getting things done. And the shelf was empty. Sanitizer and wet wipes, all different brands. So, and then I was talking to the register person. We were both like, you can make your own. There's other ways. The sprays with antibacterial in it, if you really have to. There are other options. Alcohol, water, paper towels. There are so many options. Alcohol wipes, well, it's antibacterial. It's just that these companies are booming. And this is for convenience. But if you really had to take action to do something else, be creative, you can with so many other products. Again, basic cleaning, right? It's a new strain. It's a new strain, right? Strain. Rideshare Lisa, I watched a few of your videos. Nice to meet you. I watched you before a long time ago. You're in it. You're in it to win it. You know your stuff. I'll be watching you again. Real pleasure to have you here, Rideshare Lisa. Thanks for joining in. Everybody go check out Rideshare Lisa. She's interesting. She's good. She's fun. She's real. She's doing what we're doing. You're very welcome, Rideshare Lisa. No problem. Thank you. You're interesting. You share a lot of in the field must knows. A lot of people don't know. I don't do rideshare. I'm focused on food delivery, and I do other gigs. Sometimes I do merchandising jobs. I do real estate pictures. I do iView-its. I do a few other things too, but I don't do rideshare. I have said that I was going to give it a try. I don't think it's for me. I think I would be really annoyed if someone got into my car. It takes a special person. I watched that one video that you say you wipe down your car constantly. You bought Lysol spray. My mother does that every time we go to a hotel. Lately, we've been traveling a little more together. And when we get into a hotel room, what does she do? She takes Lysol out and she sprays everything down. Don't touch anything till I'm done. Even before this. So you're right. It's a lot of work if you do rideshare. I heard that on the news today, too. They were speaking to rideshare people. They're saying that they're wiping down with the antibacterial wipes the seatbelts, the clips, the seatbelts, anything people touch, the handles of the car, the outside of the car. You have to. They're touching everything. You got to take precaution. That adds a lot more work to your day. Of course, you usually did it, but now you're doing it almost every ride, right? I would think. A rideshare friend of mine told me most of my videos are on Instacart. But what do you mean most of your videos are on Instacart? You do Instacart. But I watched rideshare. I watched a couple of yours to get to know you. Well, I'll learn more about you. I tried Instacart once. It wasn't for me. But I didn't mind going to 7-Elevens and picking up a few products, a few items to shop at a 7-Eleven. I like the convenience stores. I wish there were more companies who used convenience stores like that. I wouldn't mind shopping at a Walgreens. I wouldn't mind shopping at a CVS, a 7-Eleven. But if you expect me to go to Target or Walmart, it's too big of a store. You have to pay me a lot of money to shop like that. A food store, I thought I would want to do that. I have no desire. They expect you to do too much work for too little money. Yeah. So I'm hoping a company comes out like the Convenience or something like that and create this new app and only do business with like CVS, Rite Aid, Duane Reade, Walgreens, 7-Elevens. That's a good concept. Convenience. Come on, somebody out there, some big shot. And make sure there's a referral link. I'm good at lead generating. I'm good at making sales. I'm good at customer service. And I'm good at lead generating. So that's it with my notes, guys. Postmates worked out seamless. Chinese food places. If you got a place and pay, call up a Chinese place. Let them prepare the order. And visit MyIncomeJob.com. And I'm going to revamp a new page tomorrow. And of course, it's about earning money online, something people can do in their spare time. And I did the research, and now I'm going to put the page together. I'm updating the whole website. And store-by.shop, I'm getting back into. That's going to be a long process, but I start now in a couple of years. That's going to be a kicking ass website. So I got a lot of free information here, and I'm just going to continue to update it. MyIncomeJob.com. It would be a great idea, right? Someone create an app. Well, GoPuff, I'm waiting for GoPuff to come into town. And I wrote to them. They're not here yet. If you've never heard of GoPuff, they're setting up areas where it's just where all the supplies is stashed, like not a front of a house kind of store. It's more of just a square room warehouse, and they have drivers outside waiting for the orders. You take a block and the company pays you for your time for showing up and that you're available, because the delivery is supposed to be within 30 minutes or 45 minutes. And that's going to come into play in the future. Have small warehouses, convenience. It's a great concept. So one of these apps, they should just do business with CVS, Rite Aid, Duane Reade, Walgreens, 7-Eleven, and whatever other convenience stores, maybe some privately owned convenience stores. Like I get my medication and they sell, cards, and you run in for quickie things, local mart, health mart areas. Going on 34 minutes. I'm going to ask one more time. Any likes are appreciated, folks. So I don't want this to be too long. That was a lot of information to share in 30 minutes. Great conversation. Thanks for teaching me that. It's a new strain. You said strand. You mean new strain, right? New strand? I got to look that up. And it's true. I get it. So we all got to be extra careful. There's always if they run out of these, you can always create your own bottle of water, paper towels, alcohol wipes, antibacterial sprays for the kitchen and bathroom. Buy a bottle. Roll the paper towels. We got a wet wipe. I mean, you have a lot of choices. But these companies are probably so happy. I'm sure they made a killing. I can't believe Walgreens and CVS shelves empty with wet wipes. It's convenience you're paying for. It's all built in. Okay, folks. Oh, why'd that go like that? It was fun. Thank you for joining in. And I'll be around the next time I feel it's worth going live. I had a few things to share. I think I got everything. You got to work. I hope you make a lot of money. And multi-app when it slows. I didn't have the best day, but I didn't have the worst day either, because I turned on that third app. Made a world of difference having those couple of extra deliveries while I was out and about on the road. Okay, guys. Have a good one. Hello, Ida Hat. Ida Hat's from Long Island, way out in the boonies. I met her once in the fields. How's it going, Ida Hat? Now, her name is after her cat. It was a real pleasure. Thank you all. You have a good one, and I'll see you next time. You got to work? I hope you earn a lot of money. And stay safe and stay healthy. And I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got to go now. It's getting long. It's 36 minutes. I'll see you later. See you next time. Bye, guys.